Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Season 1, Round 2 of the Simverse Sports Car Challenge at Daytona International Speedway in Daytona Beach, Florida. You have a live look right here at qualifying as our racers get ready to run this race. Get ready to run this 45-minute multi-class event with our three classes being GTE, GT4, and the Mazda MX-5. Looks like we might have a bit of a short field today depending on who shows up during qualifying or not, but we're hoping for a good competition today at Daytona. That's going to bring us into our lap guide, presented by absolutely nobody because we have no sponsors.
Alrighty, so here's what a lap of the Legacy Daytona looks like in the GTE car. Heading down into turn 1, a heavy braking zone. As the corner starts to fall away from you on the outside, there's a little bit of off camber which will make it very hard for passes to work on the outside. Coming through here, we have the slowest corner on the track. Tight right-hander. Important you keep your speed up on exit and keep that momentum going into this high-speed section. Until this left-hand kink. Important that drivers hold that inside and don't go off track. As they come into the braking for another right-hander. This one's kind of like turn 1 as it tightens up on you on exit. Into another heavy braking zone coming to what's probably the most important corner on track as you come off of this corner into the oval section into NASCAR 1 and 2. The NASCAR section is a very bumpy section of track, and it can be very difficult to hold the inside. Drivers will be flying through this back straight looking for their braking zone as they come into the bus stop. Very hard to get it right, but when you do, it feels amazing. You fly through there. Back onto the back straight and through NASCAR 3 and 4. Same thing here, a very bumpy section of track, as this was before the repave. Into the front straight, and we'll go through the tri-oval to finish the lap.
And that is your lap of Daytona here at the Daytona Road Course. It's going to bring us back into our qualifying coverage. Seemingly nobody has completed any laps yet. Take a look at the weather at this lovely racing course. It's May 15th, 2021 in the game, but it is currently a little bit past almost 4:45 p.m. in game. Winds are 16, guessing up to 17 kilometers an hour at 68 degrees, 25 degrees Celsius, 1027 on the hectopascals, and 55% humidity, partially cloudy, and the track tip is 38 Celsius. Hot and slick, plenty bumpy. Should definitely be a challenging course for all of our racers, and hopefully we can see some cool drafting battles out on the banking. Still waiting, however, for the results to start coming in. Show that session state. 4:11 in a qualifying. Not very much to look at the moment. Continue to wait for some more results. Should be coming in very, very soon. And that's going to be a blistering lap for Popcorn, sending him so far on the pole, 157.881 for him. Smile Control beats him out just barely for 156.387. Actually, no, by a second and a half. Never mind. Not just barely. A-Pen, singular GTE, puts up his time, 142.7. Echo will be the last GT4 machine to hopefully put up his time. Very short field today, sadly. Hoping to have more racers. Apparently, one GT4 at the very least and one GTE have decided not to come to this race, which we know already. Hopefully we can see them next week and get a bit of a longer field. If any of you guys watching this broadcast are current iRacing members and own the content to participate in our series, which is pretty much just the cars, as most of the tracks are free except for the finale at Twin Ring Motegi, we'd be more than happy to have you in. Not very strict. We're just here to have a good time and just have a good time racing in general. 9 minutes 20 remaining in qualifying. Still wait for Echo to lay out his time. Jab as well. Seemingly the only Miata in this race. I see at some point retired from the event, which I don't think he did. Can always check the events tab. But I believe we are going to have a full roster for today. It's very hard to tell. $156.53 for Smile Control, and A-Pen lays down a 142.8. Almost halfway through our qualifying session. For all of you who are here, please come check out Simverse.gg, our one and only Discord server where you'll see most of the people and also receive all the necessary updates for our racing. A little bit quiet at the moment. Still waiting for qualifying to finish up. You know what? Lack of a there we go. Echo laying down his qualifying lap, putting him on the pole after completing it. The pen throwing down another 156.011 for Echo, beating out Smile Control by 3/10. Popcorn 1.8 off the pace. Still not a lot happening in qualifying due to our short field size, which really sucks. Wish we could have a few more drivers in, but such is life, I guess. Hello to our 3 viewers online watching our broadcast. this long of a track, you definitely do want a bigger field. We had 13 people register for the championship, not a lot actually showing up this week, sadly. Hopefully we can get a few more in. About 4.5 minutes left in qualifying. Your entries. Looks like it for today. Despite the lack of field size, we'll do our best to give you the best show possible here at Daytona. For all of you oval type people, we also be operating two oval leagues, one on Saturdays and one on Sundays. On Saturdays at noon Eastern will be the Simverse Stock Car Championship, taking place using the Legacy Xfinity cars at almost all free tracks this season up until the very last round at Twin Ring Motegi for the doubleheader on the road course and then the oval. Other series is the Simverse Modified Tour, which will be out at all free tracks over the course of the next 6 weeks, with the exceptions of Twin Ring Motegi and the season opener at New Smyrna. Blazingly fast lap for Echo, 155.740. Two and a half minutes left in qualifying. I believe all of our drivers have completed their qualifying laps. I'll show you the starting grid shortly once qualifying ends. Hopefully nobody misses the grid this time so we can actually have a decent start. And here we go, beginning the grid process. Here's our Mustang pace car. And again, I forgot that our drivers all
Good luck,
have
everyone.
autism. Let's turn off all teams and drivers. Okay, I know there's only 5 of you. Don't screw this one up, please. Turn 1, you need to use your brakes. Please. I don't want to throw anybody a 30-second penalty like last time. For the love of God. Just don't be stupid. I don't want to throw any full course yellows either. If the 5 of you actually manage to throw a full course yellow, like, I don't know what I'll do. Alright, let's have a look at today's starting grid. Shall we? Alright. Starting grid at this lovely Daytona International Speedway. We have Apen starting on the pole, the only GTE, and then starting off from the GT4s right next to him will be Echo, followed by Smile and Troll, then Popcorn, and Popcorn driving the 51. J-Pen isn't actually driving, that's the commentator, and Jab is the only Miata. Give it up for the only Miata. Just like last week, we have one Miata. I hope he enjoys his 385 free points. Nice and exciting, I guess. Alright, let's bring up our track map, because I know people, for whatever reason, I think like that. Pace car starting to roll off. At Daytona. Here we go. See how this could go wrong. And starting in the right position. Apen squiggling around like an absolute nutcase. The only GTE car in the field. His only job is to take the car home and finish the damn race. Same with the only Miata of Jab. We still have some sort of battle, hopefully, in GT4. Or something resembling one. The broadcast hopefully isn't too boring. And poor Miata in the back, just all alone by himself. The boys doing the squigglies. Only 5 cars at Daytona. Yay! And you guys can hear my enthusiasm. What the fuck is what is Smile and Troll doing? Why? What is he doing? He's all the way at the back for like no reason. And he's eating the pace car. Lovely, lovely. You know, we have such a great professional iRacing league here at Simverse. You know, it really doesn't look like a joke at all to anybody. Not at all. Not at all. We take ourselves very seriously. Very, very seriously. So seriously, you'd never know how serious we actually are. Alright, coming towards the green flag. Don't know why. Oh, actually, that makes sense why you'd want to get the jump. Okay. Alright. Oh, no, we're not. We're only on the back stretch. Forgot about that. ATVO says we're going to make 23 laps today here at Daytona. We'll see if it's right. 23, hopefully, if everybody stays green and nothing goes terribly wrong. Pace lap almost done. Just got to bring it through NASCAR 3 and NASCAR 4, and then we'll get out of here. Good old Apen, I guess. We got a TV2 view, might be the better option. Pace car about to dive off. If it doesn't hit that stinking Corvette. Coming to the green.
Green flag.
Green is out. Oh, and there's a screw up on the start between Echo and Smile and Troll and Popcorn as they head down into turn 1. Hopefully no big crashes. Smile and Troll sticking it up the inside. Echo following tightly behind him. Jab just kind of vibing, I guess. And the Miata, oh god, he's almost off the track. Doesn't take very long. Smile and Troll out to an early lead. Popcorn chasing Echo as A-Pen just runs away because he's the only GTE car and really has nothing to worry about. Just here to pick up some free points, I guess. Troll trying to extend out that lead. Seemingly something wrong has happened for Popcorn. Not quite sure what happened. Let's take a look at the replay. Instant replay. Fucking stupid. Popcorn, instant replay. Seemingly some kind of screw up there. Not quite sure what. Almost just a spin of sorts. Well, not good for him as he tries to chase down that Miata. Hopefully make it back up into the field. Oh! And there is an accident for Echo. And for Troll. Is there a collision there? Let's take a look. So they come out of that second horseshoe. Gentlemen trying to come on to the banking. Doesn't look like there's a collision at all, just a spin, and then I think Smile and Troll did the exact same thing. Both of them spin coming out of that corner, giving Popcorn a chance to catch back up, and making it once again a three-way battle as we come through the bus stop off the oval. And they're hard onto the gas. Oh, hard hit for... Oh my gosh. Popcorn over and over twice. Twice for this man. Hope we can get that car going again. And it looks like he will. Oh, he is towing. That leaves it down to 2. Echo seemingly getting the upper hand over Smile and Troll, coming towards turn 1 again. ATVO now expecting 25 laps. Troll sends it too hard. No off track, but definitely way wide. Popcorn toes. Could definitely see a good battle between Echo and Smile and Troll. Smile and Troll having difficulties. Spinning the international horseshoe. Just these guys could figure out how to drive a fucking race car. How about that? Maybe we would actually have a decent race for once. 10-second lead now for Echo. Pending any of his own difficulties. Troll probably would have to make it up through pit stops or some form of pit strategy. Popcorn still pitting. Trying to get towed back after his incident at the bus stop. Been in the pits for almost 90 seconds now. This should be bringing him to the end of his towing. Hopefully. Can actually get a stop done. Here comes GTE machine having completed another lap, almost caught up to the Miata now of Jab. Troll seemingly slowly reeling in Echo. Emphasis on it slowly. Now on lap 3 of today's race. Popcorn on the move may have used his only fast repair. Not certain as to what the case is there. And looks like the Smile and Troll exit very close to him. Popcorn a lap down on the rest of on his, sorry, 2 laps down on his competitors. Very careful in that horseshoe. Also, I don't think there's actually any trouble for Smile and Troll. He's alright as Echo tries to keep getting away from him. Trying to put up time on that second place GT4. Troll trying to fight through Popcorn. The lap traffic, and there's a collision! Let's take a look at that on the replay. Oh! I'm not sure if they can really call any fault there. More like a racing incident than anywhere else. He really had nowhere to go. It's not really avoidable in any way for the 69, but definitely not good for him. Hey, Penn, may have had some trouble there. No, not really. It's just how the display shows him a lap up on the rest of the field. Lap 4 of this absolute mess. 39 minutes remaining in the race. Smile and Troll pushing hard to try and catch back up to the first place GT4 car. Apen catching up on class traffic for the first time, and that's going to be Jabs Mazda MX-5 in the MX-5 Cup category. Should be able to get around him no problem due to the superior speed of that Corvette GTE. Not even a headlight flash. Jab wheel was up, just popped out of the black. Banking definitely is the best place to end up catching lap traffic. And we're really better than that, so you can just get by them in straight line speed. One place for the GT4s did not want to be the GT4s did not want to be caught behind the Miatas on that infield section though. There's slow acceleration. It's narrow, not a lot of place to move, but also the actual low speed corners are about the same speed. So each one of those horseshoes, they're going to be moving around the same speed through the middle of turn 1, making it very, very hard to get by them. Get by the Miatas. The Miatas brake very late as well due to lower straight line speed and still strong brakes and light building. Definitely not great if you're a GT4 driver to get stuck behind the traffic there. Control losing a little bit of time to Echo. Might be some damage on his car, costing him time on the banking. Smile and Troll, new fastest lap of the race for him. Burn. Improvement over his previous best lap. 2:02.9. Troll of a purple lap for today's race. That's good news for him in terms of catching back up to the leader in GT4. He was 17.1 seconds ahead, and can't really tell actually what's kind of going on there. Go running strong in his McLaren. Apen now catching up on Popcorn in his Corvettes, catching the McLaren GT4. Popcorn goes way wide to give him room. Really didn't have to do that. Just putting him off track more than anything else. Certainly intimidated by the higher class car. And essentially for that Corvette, it is a 45-minute hot lap session, as he has absolutely no competition. You cannot say the same for the GT4 class, as Smonchwell continues to try and catch up to Echo. And oh, Echo into the wall. Issue for him. That gives Smonchwell a bit of an opportunity to try and go get him. By maintaining momentum through 1 and 2. The fastest lap of the race for him. Troll with a spin into the wall, just like Echo. No idea what on earth happened there to cause that. Absolutely no sense. So I'm trying to push, I think, as hard as he possibly can. While the GTE of A-Pen closes down on him. Trying to pull him in. 7 laps into this event. ATVO now guessing 26 laps. Troll giving her the beans, coming out on the oval. Do pretty much anything trying to go snag a lead. Gonna tighten up the battle. Question still remains in terms of strategy. None of the cars have enough fuel to make it to the end of the race, as they're limited to 40% in GT4 and GTE, and 25 or 20% depending on the track in the MX-5. A-Pen blasting by Troll, or at least trying to do so, as Troll is in the way of the Corvette. No idea what's going on there. It really doesn't make much of any sense. I don't know why he'd try to block a car that fast. Especially out on the straightaway. Sorry, out on the banking section. Yeah, Corvette should go right by him on the inside now under heavy braking. Or not! Troll sends it way too hard into one. However, he still does keep it on the pavement. Ecker catching up to the MX-5s for the first time this race. Hopefully he doesn't get slowed down too badly by him. And that's jab off track. Lucky break for the for Echo and his McLaren. Very, very lucky break. Jab now in the pits. Not sure what exactly may have happened to him. Let's take a look at the replay. Well, here he comes through the kink. Down to the west horseshoe. Hard on the brakes. Doesn't look like anything wrong. It just never gets back going again. And pulls off to the side. That really doesn't make any sense at all. Not quite sure what on earth has happened to him. Maybe out of the race. I don't think so. I think he is just in the pits. Echo continues to try and make a run. But lucky for Jab, he cannot lose any positions due to being the only car of his variety in the field. Purple lap for A-Pen in 43.501. Silent Troll falling prey to Echo. So Echo pulls away. A-Pen now coming up on Echo. And that Corvette C8 GT. Ben still on the run. Get over 15 minutes in. Fix smile and troll in some form of trouble. Let's take a look at what happened to him. Coming out of the West Horseshoe. And just spins it. Not like him, honestly. I don't know if he's just pushing too hard and just been destroying his tires, but definitely a lot of difficulties for him today. Driver appears to still be towing. With 3 minutes in that pit lane. Maybe some form of damage to his vehicle. But he does have one fast repair. Unless he's already used it. 12 incidents so far for Troll, 15 for Popcorn. 17 brings a penalty, and then there's one every 10. At 50x, he's thrown out of the race. Definitely not the day that many of these drivers want to be having. Lap 10 of the predicted 26 laps.
Hey, Deepan, if you need an extra commentator, I can help you out. I've got 30 minutes over here.
What was it? What happened? Hold on.
I was too aggressive on my downshift.
Blew the engine.
And I didn't toggle fast repair because I thought I was coming into the pits for fuel a little while ago and I didn't want to use it.
You should still have your one fast repair left unless you already used it.
No, I'm already in the pit box, so that's the problem. I called for a tow before, and so I don't have it.
Well, if you already called, you should be able to tick on your fast repair. Another option to just quickly back up and then go and stop with the fast repair ticked on if you still have one left.
I'm not able to drive, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alrighty.
There was a lot of wild racing earlier, but I can, I'll just either go back, I'll go back into the racetrack call.
Yeah, there's usually little ways around that. But yeah, it's definitely been interesting. Sadly, we really didn't have the field that we were expecting today. Expecting 12 or 13 drivers, only get 5.
Yeah, it was
Maybe we would have been taking 6 or 7.
Alright, well, we'll see. Hopefully we're on this.
Yeah. Echo. Still leading in GT4. Here's Car Smile and Troll, 32 seconds back. Pen. Looks like A-Pen is now catching up on Popcorn once more. Go new purple lap. 155.705, fastest by far of the GT4 category. Been here for 20 minutes in. Lap 12. Echo leaving Smile and Troll by a significant margin in GT4. The only place where there's any sort of battle or parity. Only one car in the Miata and one car in GTE. Definitely not the most exciting of events. Smile and Troll having some form of trouble again. It's going to put him to 14x as he goes off the track, seemingly having lost control. Popcorn, 17x, might need a pass-through, and he is making that pass-through right now in the pit lane. A-Pen pitting. Popcorn out, back on the run again. A-Pen making his pit exit as well in that C8 Corvette. Next week will be Lime Rock. Track where traffic will definitely be a problem regardless of field size due to its short nature. A-Pen back out, see how long his stint, and that means we might already be seeing some elements of pit strategy as Echo is in the pits currently as well. Smile and Troll looking to try and make up some time. I think maybe saving a little bit of gas. See what he can do. And if he can catch Echo. Echo's been in the pits for about 18 seconds, 19, 20 seconds now in the lane for over 40, giving a chance for Smile and Troll to catch back up. And to take the lead in GT4. Let's see what type of time he can put up. Hopefully he can keep the car together and not make any mistakes, because this is the time to capitalize. Echo now out of the pits, making his way back on track. And let's take a look at that track map and have a look at the pit strategy for today's race. Echo having had an issue. Let's take a look at what's happening there. And look at the innocent replay. Seemingly nothing. We got an alert that he crashed. I'm not sure what quite happened. And it looks just like a spin in the International Horseshoe, having come out of the pits on cold tires. Well, back to the race. Smile and Troll now leading, having taken an extra lap on strategy to get ahead of Echo. Popcorn still in third. May not pit for another 1 or 2 laps, so that's going to be a 12-lap stint for Smile and Troll and an 11-lap stint for Echo. If Smile and Troll can continue to put up the time, he may be able to keep it going for a while longer. Obviously, these McLarens do have appears to be a fuel-saving gear in 7th gear, which could prove very, very helpful. Let's see if Troll continues to stay out. He's lost significant time, seemingly to Echo, in some form of fuel saving. Here he comes. Let's see if he takes the pits this time by, and he will. He will go into the pits now, having made up plenty of time. Does not appear to be any sort of penalties for speeding either. Should be a lifesaver for somebody like him. Echo has now once again passed Smile and Troll for first place. Troll needs a quick pit stop. He may not take tires. We'll see. He needs to get back out there fast to avoid losing too much time. Troll still in the pit lane as Echo tries to get away as quick as he possibly can. Smile and Troll now on pit exit, and he's out of the pits, 33 seconds back. So he made up a little bit of time. He needs to be on the move. bring you back our track map over on the right hand side so you can get a bit more aware of what's going on. Control definitely haven't made up what appears to be making him some serious time. May have taken tires. Definitely some smart fuel strategy on his part. He tries to chase down Echo. He has the time to do it. If he is fast, he can go and get him by the end of this race. But it'll definitely be a very tough battle to try and get up to him and then make a pass. So we only have about 20 minutes left in this race. Looks like we have enough lemons to drop at the end of the event as well, which is always good news. Continue to race along. Apen once again catching up to the GT4 field, now catching up to the leader in GT4, Echo. Sancho still trying to build up trying to claw back time from the leader. I guess somebody like Apen could probably catch him quickly, possibly take him a bit off the pace, give Troll a bit more of an advantage. Diving into the bus stop. And on through. Apen makes it very cleanly by Echo. Echo seemingly not losing all that much time, which is not something Smile and Troll wants to be hearing. So our race continues. Oh, trouble over somebody. I couldn't tell who quite that was, and it looks like Echo. Take a look at a replay. Echo comes into turn 1 and spins it, losing it in turn 1, and where the actual radius of the corner shortens up. It's terrible for him. As he gets going again, but he seemingly lost some time to Smile and Troll if he can see if he can capitalize on that. And he certainly does. He can come over 5 seconds. If Troll can hold it together and Echo makes a few more mistakes, you could see an actual battle for the finish here. But that's relying on Troll having a perfect race for the rest of this event. You know, not collecting any more X's, especially not unnecessary ones. As what happened to Popcorn, which ended up giving him a pass-through penalty earlier. But definitely a tough day for Smile and Troll overall. This is not the race he was looking to have coming in here, you know, winning the last round at Okayama and with a points lead. Jab out of the event. I think he's officially retired after a transmission issue earlier in the race. has to do everything in his power to hold Smile and Troll back. Whoa. I don't know if that was a little bit of a lockup, but I didn't even think you could lock these cars up. Also, Smile and Troll also cannot afford a penalty right now. It's a guaranteed loss of almost 40 seconds. Trying to come through the long pit lane of Daytona and the very long exit onto the road course. Popcorn in some form of trouble. What happened to him? Maybe it's out of gas. No! That is a blowing the bus stop, and I think serving a penalty for blowing the bus stop. Echo comes back through. Out on the high banks. Popcorn still stopped there. Looks like he might start getting going again. You know, that could be him out of fuel. Not really sure what could be happening to him. I don't know if you remember to pit or not. I think he is out of gas. And that would be correct. That is Popcorn out of gas, needing to tow back to the pit lane. Control 25 seconds back off the leader. "22 seconds back now. Don't know if Echo may have had some trouble. 21 seconds, now 24. Very odd reading out of the timing and scoring. It's not normal. It's not very jittery under most cases. Oh yeah, flipping between the two. And the gap hasn't changed at all. As he chooses to drive after Echo. He's got 12 minutes to make a move and get past him. I mean, pretty much 2 seconds a lap he needs to gain. I just don't see that happening. Popcorn still in the pits. 10 minutes left. Popcorn now exiting the pits. Might actually end up holding up Echo. We'll see. I don't think so. Echo's just going to keep on rolling whenever he can to continue this race. And just keep building up time to Smile and Troll, who is slowly but surely reeling him in, but I don't think it's fast enough. Troll pushing it as hard as he can, though. Echo in the number 26 McLaren. But a slight screw up in that corner. That's one of the most vital corners in the entire circuit, as it leads you onto the banking. Any sort of time loss there will screw up your entire run through the banking all the way back to turn 1, unless you can recover it somehow, recover that time in the bus stop chicane. Apen in trouble. Big trouble. See what happened there. Looks like just losing it, keeping it out of the wall, but putting it into the grass. We got a tight chicane right there. Definitely not like him. 3 whole incident points. That's a lot more than he normally has. Smile and Troll continuing to catch up to Echo. Now a 19, almost 20-second gap. Much lower than before at the peak, which is around 34 seconds. He is a man on a mission. And try and catch the leader. Pulled out 16X, can't really afford a pass through at this point. Especially this late in the race. Less than 10 minutes to go. All Echo really needs to do is just keep it clean and keep a good pace for the rest of this event. He'll be able to take a win in his first GT4 start. Whew, hard over that bump for Echo. Very, very hard over that bump. Echo diving into the pit lane. What is going on there? Very, very confusing. He should be okay on fuel. And then again, that has been another 11 laps. Maybe seeing a 2-stop race, but that is not good. That Troll has been able to save fuel and get a solid extra lap out of each one. He's been having 12 lap stints to Echo's 11. Especially if a shortened gap like that, it could be a problem. And this is where Troll really needs to not make any mistakes and run his fastest possible laps to see if he can put up more time. And get himself some insurance before he has to make a stop. Echo making his exit to the pits. Now coming through the turn 1 section of the pit exit. Echo 32 seconds, 33 seconds back on Smile and Troll. So that's either going to set us up for a very tight battle, which is very, very possible. Yeah, that may set us up for a battle here. And we can only hope, you know, see some good competitive racing and not just see it only come down to pit strategy. But that strategy may play a very, very large role. Now, when he went through the pits, that took a total of 1 minute for Echo. A 36-second stop. If this Smile and Troll here can keep that stop short, if he can just take just enough fuel, maybe some tires, maybe not even tires, he could bring it to the end of this race with a win. But that entirely relies on him being able to make it through there as fast as possible. Let's see what he does. He's going to go for another lap. Now, this is about the time where I would have said he should pit. but maybe he knows something that we don't. Because Echo is certainly faster around this track lap to lap, but Troll may have something he's willing to try here. As Apen comes up on Smile and Troll, I don't think Smile's under any sort of... I don't think he has any sort of feeling that he needs to get out of the way, as he is trying to do whatever he can to make this run as long as possible and not lose any time if he can avoid it. Oh, Apen hard into the West Bend. Sorry, the West Horseshoe. Holy crap. West Bend's next week. That's at Lime Rock. He wanted by that GT4. I don't know really why, considering he's the only guy, but such is life. Less than 3 minutes left. And when Apen crosses the line, I think we're going to get this lap and then one more. Can Troll hold on to a fuel saving? That is the question. He may take this one, steal this one away on strategy, unless he runs out of gas. Very exciting in the GT4 field. Given he seems to give up 3 seconds a lap due to that fuel strategy, but you know, that's something he can afford with seemingly only 2 laps left in this event. White flag will come out this time by for all the drivers. They're now under the 146 mark. Smile and Troll pushing hard. Not really actually saving fuel. Not pushing hard at all. I don't know why I said that. Smile and Troll just saving his gas, trying to bring it to the end. Something tells me he may have practiced this strategy at one point. Let's take a look at our 1 GTE. He pushes on through. White flag out. To the looks of things. A good sign for Troll. A white flag for him. Something he wants to see real bad. Make sure showing him he would only need one more lap of gas. As he pushes it to the absolute limit. Oh! Little squirrely under the braking there into 1. Luckily, he only had to take that corner this last time. And that is the white flag out. He's going to cross over the 45-minute mark. Iko with his best lap of the race, 155.637. I'm going to claim 638 in the my camera control software. The scoring on the broadcast claims otherwise. Here you go. Well, Smile and Troll seem to be losing a good chunk of time still to Echo, but I don't think it'll be enough. Especially on the last lap. Whoa, Apen off track! Just barely manages to keep it together on the last lap of this race. Here they come. Bringing it on up towards the end. Apin to come take his checkered flag. As we end the race here. Oh, he's diving into the pit lane. What on earth is he thinking? Alright, well, that's a checkered flag. Is a checkered flag is a checkered flag, I guess. And now we come to see if Smile Control can bring it to the end, if he's going to run out of gas coming to the finish, which would hand the win to Echo, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. Very impressive fuel strategy for Smile Control. Very, very impressive, making it a one-stop race, giving him the win in the GT4 category. Here comes Echo, is in second place. Popcorn already finished, having been 2 laps down compared to the rest of the field. Here comes Troll. Sorry, here comes Echo to cross the line. Smile and Troll looking to do a bit of a burnout, I do think. But he can't because of the traction control on his car. I'm not really sure what on earth he's thinking, but it is what it is. He's trying real hard. I think he really wants to do a burnout here, but I don't think it's going to happen. It seems that Apen has skipped the burnout. And any sort of celebration. What on earth are those two doing? Okay. That's certainly something. So we would get a post-race interview with Smile and Troll. Actually, we'll go with Apen first to get the winner, our overall winner. Hello, our overall winner, Apen. How was today's race against absolutely nobody? Good talk. And here we go to begin our interview with the GT4 winner, Smile and Troll.
Hello, how you doing?
So, I mean, that was definitely something. You were almost 40 seconds back earlier in the race. How did you manage to take that win?
You're gonna have to talk to Echo on that one. We screwed up really bad early on. We thought we had lost it, but it looked like Echo ran out of fuel, maybe got a pass through or something. On those last couple laps where I was leading, I had 16 incident points, so I was driving super carefully, making sure not to cut any corners. Because if I had gotten a single incident point, that would have been the race. And I'm thinking that's might have what happened. He got like a pass through or something.
No, he did not. He only had 8 incidents the whole race.
Really?
So that may have been him. I don't know. I don't know if it might have been fuel strategy. I mean, we can always ask him later on, but it was definitely something to see.
Talk to him on that one.
Yeah.
That's just a lucky win, one we don't deserve, but hey, we'll take it.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. Let's bring up our results. See if we figure out what on earth happened there, and we'll interview Echo in a second. Thank you guys for coming into the broadcast booth. Thank you. And thank you for coming out today. And Echo, not a bad finish at all in the GT4 category in your first event, taking second place on the podium. Tell us what kind of happened there. What led you to go into the... Oh, hold on. He's suppressed. Let's fix that. Okay. Alright, let's edit that channel. Perms. Add members role. Echo. Oh. Wait, Foxtrot. Done. You are now able to speak, Echo Mike Foxtrot. Let's try that again. Alright, there you go. You shouldn't be suppressed anymore. Do you mind giving...
Yeah, hi.
Alright, there you go. So what kind of happened? I saw you dive into the pit lane with seemingly 3 or 4 laps left.
Yeah, so I only had like 3 laps of fuel left, so I had to pit. Couldn't really do anything. It was just like a forced pit, to be honest. Really devastated that I didn't get the win today.
Well, still definitely not a bad showing in your first GT4 start. You know, I mean, given there wasn't a lot of competition out there today, still didn't finish last, still took second on the podium, and that's 320 points for you, plus the extra 35 for getting the pole. Really nothing to be ashamed of. Thank you for coming out. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end that broadcast after dropping the lemons. Thank you all for coming this week to Daytona. What's going to happen next week is we're going to be at the one and only Lime Rock Park. Just bring the results up on the screen. Hopefully, if they'd show. Alright, guess not. And we'll drop the lemons out of that chest, and hopefully you guys can enjoy some sweet, sweet cryptocurrency.